Still like it?
Oh, like it? I could eat it.
Well, don't do that.
And I can't wait to tell the girls at work.
Listen, we're gonna have to get our stories right on this one.
How do you mean?
Well, do we tell them it was a scam from the start, for instance?
I don't know. What do you think?
No, I don't think they need to know. In case they get the wrong idea.
Oh, OK, but what we're going to say instead, then?
Well, say that we realise that we made a mistake.
OK. I mean, they saw me upset at work, so I'm sure they'll believe that. But you know what'd be the cherry on the cake, though, don't you?
What?
Well, an engagement party.
Would it?
Yeah, Steve, that's why we got divorced in the first place, so we can do everything properly.
Well, maybe nearer Christmas, eh?
Oh, I want to do it before then.
Karen, these things cost money.
Don't you want everyone to see that we're back together?
Well, yeah, of course I do.
Right, well, then we need to do it sooner rather than later. Otherwise, it's just not going to be worth doing it at all.
Well, when were you thinking?
Well, tonight.
Maya Sharma, please. She's still on holiday. When's she back? Right, well, I'll phone back Monday week then. No messages, thank you, that's fine. Yeah, bye. My solicitor.
If you say so.
Oh.
While the day is still fresh and your heart is still light.
Morning.
I was wondering what you fancy doing this evening.
Well, I don't know. What do you think?
You're the lady. The choice is yours.
Well, I do fancy going out, and I don't mean the Rovers.
I'm sick of the sight of the place.
What about a film and a bite to eat?
Yeah, sounds good. Anything you fancy seeing?
Well, why don't you get a Gazette and see what's on, and I'll pop in and see it at dinner time.
I look forward to it. See you.
Bye.
Sweet.
Don't start.
No, I'm serious. Nice to see you doing something romantic for a change.
Is it romantic?
Well, it beats hanging around the Rovers every night, which is all you ever seem to do. Snatching the odd minute when he's not pulling pints or flirting with the customers. Let's just hope it's a step in the right direction. Yeah.
Karen, you can't be serious.
You've got to be spontaneous, baby.
Yeah, but tonight...
Oh, Beth,
Yes, love.
any chance that we can have a party in the Rovers tonight?
Oh, it's a bit short notice.
But you could do it, though, yeah?
Well, it depends. Will you be wanting food?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll have to ask Betty, see if she's free.
Well, we could get it somewhere else if she can.
What's it in aid of?
Engagement.
I thought you just got divorced.
We have.
Yesterday, if I remember.
I know, but it just goes to show how quick you realise that you can't live without somebody.
So, when did you decide to remarry?
Last night.
So you had time to buy a ring between the divorce coming through and shop shutting?
Yes.
Well, I wish you all the best.
Thanks. Needless to say, you're all invited tonight. You will be shutting the pub, though, won't you? Because it's a private party that we want, innit?
Well, it'll cost you extra. Friday's one of his busiest nights. Well, Fred will want compensating for loss of trade.
Oh, well, there you
It's
go.
not a problem, because we just put it on the bill. Right then, I'll see you all tonight.
Yes, see you, Karen.
See you,
Bye.
Janice.
What are them two looking so happy about?
Oh, you missed it, Janet. They've just got engaged.
Same day as they got divorced.
Ah, I thought they'd have left it a bit longer than that.
Well, you could say that again. I mean, it must be a world record.
Well, it were always going to be quick, weren't it? Where they were doing it.
Where they were doing what?
Oh, dear.
It's just a tonic I need this holiday.
Oh, well, I'm really glad.
2 weeks in Scotland. Different prize heard every day, more or less. Botchenham Graysby morning, slaughtered in the afternoon, and then a nice prime Scotch fillet to round off the day.
Sounds brilliant.
We English mustard, not that French rubbish.
So whose idea was it?
You can bet it was Ernest Laithwaite's. He cycled round Europe as a lad, you know, visiting all the abattoirs.
Jeepers.
Oh, yes.
So only people are going?
Not sure. As long as they don't take the missus with them. I say as long as they leave them behind. It's not that I'm out against the wenches, far from it. It's just that it's red meat we're talking about here. Killing it and eating it. With a nice glass of single malt to follow and happen a cigar. It's a job for the boys, is this?
Surprise, surprise.
Petula. How are you this fine morning?
I'm very well indeed.
How's life treating you?
Mustn't grumble.
What can I get you?
This is more a social call, really. You're going on the trip to Scotland.
Yeah, how do you know that?
You were always a wag, Fred. I say you were always a wag.
What do you mean?
How do I know about it? I organised it. 2 weeks together, Fred. We can pick up where we left off. I can't wait, can you?
It's a lovely ring, Karen. It took me on a canal, on a boat, and then we opened some champagne, so how could I refuse?
Oh, indeed.
And you've already booked a party for tonight?
Yeah, to which you're all invited. That's tonight, Rose, 7:30.
It's a bit quick, isn't it?
Yeah, getting divorced and then engaged again on the same day.
It's called spontaneity.
And him having ring ready? It's a bit unusual.
Oh, come on, Karen. Own up. Folk aren't stupid.
Do you know something?
They got divorced so they could get married again properly instead of for a bet.
Janice.
Well, what's your problem? You're not going to get in trouble now, are you?
Well, why didn't you tell us?
Because she said it was illegal.
I said it might be illegal.
So you knew?
Yeah, well, just told me to keep a secret.
And when Steve were coming on to me the other night, it were all okay?
Well, that was his idea, it wasn't mine.
You lousy...
That were a rotten trick.
Rotten trick not telling us in the first place, if you ask me.
You can still have a good time.
With that woman round my neck.
Well, how's she gonna spoil it?
An abattoir, Ashley, is like a cathedral. A place of sacred goings-on. How can you treat it with due awe and reverence when you've got Petula Peach yelling down your lug hole every 2 minutes?
You can always give it cold shoulder.
You could give her a frozen shoulder of lamb, she still wouldn't take the hint.
Come on, Pat, she can't be that bad. Weren't that long ago since you took her out.
All the more reason for it to be a disaster. She's already getting ideas and we've not set off.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, it'd be a waste of time and money if she goes. Not for it but to cancel.
Your night off, Kieran.
I can't wait.
You're going to have to, I'm afraid.
You are?
I need you for this engagement party.
But you'll have Shelley.
Oh, I can't ask her. Watching happy couple fawn over each other all night long's the last thing she needs right now. In fact, I've already told her to take the night off. She's going to stay with her Uncle Lenny.
But what about Betty?
Well, she'll be all afternoon doing buffet. I can't ask her to work tonight as well. Not at her age.
Oh, but I promise, Anita.
Well, why don't you take her out tomorrow instead? I'll pay you time and a half. Oh, go on, I wouldn't ask if I weren't desperate.
OK, go on then.
Thanks, love. I'll not forget it.
Have you got any smoked salmon on this?
Well, there's a few bits in the sandwiches.
No, I want proper slices with lemon wedges.
Right. Well, it'll cost you more, love.
But we don't need that.
Yeah, we do. So just put it on the bill, Betty.
Right.
You know, the more I think about it, the madder I get.
I know.
And me and Eileen tried to get them back together and all, and they were just stringing us along.
He reckoned to fancy me just to wind her up.
You should have told us, Jan.
Yeah, you know what she's like.
I don't think we can blame Janice. It's Karen who's made a fool out of us. She needs to teach her a lesson. Yeah, something that'll really upset her.
So what's wrong now?
Nothing. Just discovered Sarah would rather have a stranger looking after my granddaughter than me. Apart from that, life's dandy.
What stranger?
Brenda Ferns. They're best friends, apparently.
And what is so wrong with that?
After all I've done for Sarah.
Oh, Mum, you didn't have a row about it, did you?
Well, I wasn't best pleased.
You need to give her some space. The more you push her, the more she'll pull away. She needs time after all that's happened.
I know. So what's it to be?
Listen, I'm sorry, but we've got a problem tonight.
That were a right laugh what you and Karen did.
Oh, I'm glad somebody found it funny. Expensive one, though. Lawyers' fees and that. Well, some things are worth it, Les.
Just my luck to have this flaming tag on and you're having a party. I'll bring you some grub back, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course it is.
I could have done a disco for you.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Well, I'll do it if you like.
No disrespect to you, Kirk, but we'll just get someone professional.
How much is this going to cost?
You want it to be a night to remember, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then put it on the list.
But we agreed.
I know, but what can I do?
Tell you can't work.
I can't do that.
You don't even sound bothered.
No, that's not fair. Look, I've tried my best to get her to change her mind.
Sounds like it.
We'll do it tomorrow night instead. Why don't you come in here tonight and keep me company?
Great. Another night in the Rovers watching you pulling pints and flirting with the customers.
No, I don't.
Dev's right. I'm just a bar widow.
He said that.
You don't take me anywhere romantic, do you?
Well, and I suppose he would.
Wouldn't be able to improve on this place.
Well, if he's that wonderful, why don't you go back to him?
Well, I may as well for all the fun we have together.
Well, go on then.
You wouldn't care if I did, would you?
I'm sick and tired of being compared to him morning, noon and night. I know that.
Well, I'm sick and tired of being taken for granted.
Well, go back to your shopkeeper. Go back to the love of your life.
Right then, if that's how you feel.
Do I look bothered?
Right.
Have fun.
Don't worry, I will.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's brilliant, and I'm getting excited.
Betty's been a real trooper this afternoon.
Oh. I know, we can't thank you enough, Betty. Can we, Steve?
No.
Money. Money.
Oh, no, that's all right. You already paid me through Bev.
That's extra.
No, look, I can't accept it because, well, I don't approve of what you've done.
What?
Well, it might be a game to you, love, but I think it's mocking the sanctity of marriage. I don't want to spoil it for you, though, so have a nice evening.
Night, Betty.
Good night, loving.
Thanks very much, Betty. That's really set me up, that has.
1, 2, 1, 2.
How's it going then, Dr. Man?
This is the story of a man called Steve. Oh, yeah, you got to believe he met the love of his life and he made her his wife. They'll be together for years and go to be no tears. So open up those doors and may the evening be yours. Oh.
So, where did you get him from?
Contacts, love. Contacts. Right then, are we ready?
Yeah, you heard what the DJ said. Come on, open them doors.
Evening. It's a grub.
Oh, well, it's a start.
Didn't fancy Stephen Cannon's party then?
No, I see enough of her at work. She drives me up the wall.
You kind of get fed up with seeing him get engaged all the time.
Oh, I'm too tired to even think about it.
Rowing with your mother taking it out of you, has it?
Why? What's she been saying?
She's upset about Brenda Fern's babysitting instead of her.
What's it to you?
Sarah, at least be a bit more tactful.
Why should I?
Because she has done a lot for you.
Yeah, like reporting us to social and trying to get Beth taken into care.
So what, you're going to fall out forever? Never talk to her again?
I'm going to bed.
Sarah, you can't just walk away like that.
Well, I am tired. And I am sick of talking about my mother, all right? Good night.
Yeah, night. I'm sorry, Todd, I didn't mean to get heavy.
Nah, it's all right.
No, it's just, I get stuck between her and my mum and I'm always trying to keep the peace.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I'd better go.
Well, stay if you like. I'm not off to bed for a bit.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll get us a few cans.
Oh, it's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah, well, the place should be packed by now.
Hey, look.
I thought I'd have to fight my way in.
I get you a drink, Norris.
Yeah, I'll have a red wine with you, thank you. So where is everybody?
Oh, they've been waiting for you, Norris. You don't fill up now they know that you're here.
Oh, well, let's hope you're right.
Here you go, Steve. Karen.
Another?
Why not?
Ooh, sorry. Well, somebody's got to be in the party mood.
Absolutely. Looks like you didn't need me after all.
Didn't cause trouble with you and Sunita, did it? Oh, no.
That's just she was dead set and going out tonight, you know?
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. If it wasn't this, it would have been something else. It's been coming for a while.
You've not broken up, have you?
Looks like it.
Oh, I feel terrible now.
Don't worry about it.
I thought you were happy. So what's been the problem?
I don't think I'm serious enough for her. She wants to settle down, and I just want to have a bit of fun first, you know?
Well, then maybe it's for the best.
Maybe. It's going to be awful lonely, though, I know that.
Oh, they'll be queuing up once they find out you're back on the market.
I hope you're right.
Who's phoning?
Janice.
And answer came there none. I'll get some food.
When the clock struck 7, Karen was in heaven. When the clock struck 8, she was thinking they're late. When the clock struck 9, then she started to pine. She thought, this is a sign that the people ain't mine. So she reached for the wine to make the feeling fine. Is enough.
E, you're really starting to annoy me.
What are you doing here at this time?
I'm just doing the accounts. This here party's costing a fortune.
It's all profit for you. Why are you looking so down in the mouth?
I've had to cancel this trip to Scotland that we're going on.
Oh, yeah, Ashley was saying. Because there's some woman who carries a torch for you.
More like a flamethrower. She's really put the kibosh on it. I say she's really put the kibosh on it.
How old are you, Fred?
How do you mean?
If you can't handle a love-struck widow woman at your time alive...
I'm old enough to know she'd ruin it.
Don't be so pathetic. Must be ways of palming her off. You could ignore her altogether if you had to.
That's not very nice, though.
Well, it beats missing out on a chance you might never get again. Life's too short. Anyway, if she's organised it, she'll be up to her ears in schedules every day, won't she?
That's true.
You start as you mean to go on, she'll soon leave you alone. I'm a woman, Fred, I guarantee it.
You talk a good deal of sense, you do.
Holiday of a lifetime, you were calling it yesterday.
Absolutely. I'm going.
This is your fault, this, for not advertising it properly.
It's your fault for wanting to do it so soon. Said we should have waited nearer Christmas.
Actually, I think there is another explanation. You see, I'm not sure people approve of what you've done, you know. I mean, trivialising the institution of marriage and all that.
No, Norris, that's what we did when we got married for a bet.
We're doing it by the book this time.
Yes, well, that's not how it looks from where I've been standing all day. People feel they've been taken for a ride. No, I wasn't expecting many people to turn up tonight, to be quite frank.
Come to gloat, have you, Norris?
Well, no, but I do share their misgivings, you see.
If you don't like it, get out and we'll have our food back and all.
Well, if that's the way you feel...
Well, it is.
Well, I just hope you get a better turnout for your wedding, that's all I can...
Get out, Norris!
Karen!
Oh, I'm sorry, Bev. Look, it doesn't look as though anybody else is coming, so, shall I buy the food back off us?
Oh, please don't embarrass me anymore, Steve.
I'm sorry, love, I couldn't reuse it. You can take it home if you like.
I'll take some of it.
No, you won't.
Well, it'll only go to waste. I we're taking some for less anyway.
Well, you'll take none of it now, OK?
Well, you agreed.
Look, Kirk, why don't you just get lost? You've done nothing all night but scoff food down you like a pig, so get out!
Now for poor Beg Karen, the night is turning barren. She is out of her groove because people disapprove. She is starting to moan because she is all alone. And so the evening ends. She ain't got no friends.
Get out!
Yeah. Cheers.
See much of Maria?
No. You can't say I'm fussed either.
No?
Women.
What's up with them?
Well, they're always trouble sooner or later.
Are they?
Maybe it's just me.
No, I know what you mean, though.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm happy we said it, but it's not what I thought it'd be.
In what way?
I don't know, like, living together day in, day out.
Shine wears off, does it? Look, I'm not going to tell her what you say, don't worry.
Don't get me wrong, I love her, but it's not what it was.
Todd, all relationships are flat patches. As long as you're basically happy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're doing fine.
Tell you what, Fizz, I'm blooming starving.
Well, you should really got that woman in crab shop.
Yeah, well,
I'm lucky
you're rude.
Thanks for coming. A non-event of the year? I don't think.
Well, where were you? We went to bingo.
We didn't see out to celebrate after the way you treated us.
Were there many there?
Well, doesn't look like it by amount of food they're carrying.
Shame.
Still, got you a present, though.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I won it tonight. We thought it would go in your bottom drawer.
Set of mugs.
Yeah, to remind you what you took us for. Get it?
Well, we thought you'd be happy for us.
Frankly, my dear, we couldn't give a damn.
We're going to pay.
Yeah.
You didn't deserve that, Steve. I didn't deserve that.
Oh, no, come here.
You get off if you like. I'll do the rest.
It's okay.
Well, let me get you a nightcap.
I've had enough to drink.
It's the least I can do after the trouble I've caused.
Go on, then. I've nothing to go home for after all.
Oh, well, I know all about that.
I'm surprised you never met someone else. Good-looking woman like yourself.
Did you have to dust that line off because it's an old one?
I'm serious.
Well, like I say, they'll be queuing round the block for you.
And will you be in that queue, Mrs. Woman? It's just... you are a very attractive lady. I've always thought so.
Bit old for you.
I'm not sure age matters. If two people are up for having a bit of fun, all alone in the world. I'm sorry, I've said too much. I'll drink my drink and go.
You wouldn't be playing me for a fool, would you?
Now would I do that?